Greetings. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I hope all is well today on this blessed day. It is Wednesday, April 1st. Growing up, we called this April Fool's Day. I just want to share, I have a brother that died a very long time ago, and his birthday is today, April 1st. My brother's name was Billy Tinsley, and he would be 67 years old today. And so the stories I share today are in his honor. Before I get started, I want to share with you, I wrote a book in his honor in 1997 that I still have not gotten published yet, but I'm going to show you the title, and I hope this year that I'll get it published. It's called Billy's Birthday, and it's a little boy turning 4 years old. Any rate, I hope today finds everybody well. It's a blessed day. We were all given the gift of life to wake up today and see another day. Excuse me. To all the children that are watching, hello, happy Wednesday. Hope all is well. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine in the stories that I share every day. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Olivia and Val. Good to see you again. So I have two stories for you today. The first one is a story about a boy and his father. And I just want to say all relationships are so important. Mothers and fathers and grandmothers and grandfathers. And we have to cherish the role that all of these people play in our lives, aunts and uncles and extended family, friends, and loved ones. So this story is entitled Kevin and His Dad. And the author is Irene Smalls and the illustrator is Michael Hayes. Kevin and His Dad. Kevin and His Dad. On Saturday with Mom away, Dad and I work, then we play. First we take the vacuum and railroad the rugs, choo-choo coming through. I love cleaning up with you. Then we clean the windows, white, wash them right. My dad shines in the window's light. Next we pitch the papers. Fold the funnies. Basket the books. Tidy the toys. We hang the hats, catch the cobwebs. We even dust the dog. I see a spot, Dad says as he touches my face and rubs my hair all over the place. Dad tells a joke and I start to giggle, and I laugh until I wiggle. We stop and take a little rest. Being with my dad is really the best. Next, we fix the faucets. Squeeze the soap. Dunk the dishes. We clean, clean, clean the clothes. Hurry, 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 shake a leg. Last one done is a rotten egg. I haven't heard that expression in a long time. After all is done, pitching the papers, folding the funnies, basketing the books, tidying the toys, hanging the hats, catching the cobwebs, dusting the dog, fixing the faucets, squeezing the soap, dunking the dishes, cleaning the clothes. After all that is done, Dad and I go out and have even more fun. Fast fun, funny fun, fat fun. I get a bat while Dad grabs a mitt, and we go to the park to see how many balls I can hit. Then to the movies for an action flick. There are two playing, so Dad lets me pick. After the movies, we stop for a snack. Before we know it, it's time to head back. First, we run, run a race and dance, dance, dance all over the place. Time goes so fast, so very, very fast. I wish today could last and last and last. Dad takes my hand and slows down. I understand, and we walk through town. It's a long, long walk. We have a quiet talk and smile. I love being with my dad. He's the best friend a guy ever had. And that is the end of Kevin and his dad. Okay, so let's see who's here. I see Val and Olivia. I see Catherine. Oops, I can't see all of these people while I see Mamie Major. Hi, Mamie. How are you? Thank you. I appreciate that. And to anyone else that may have logged on that I don't see I can't see who's on while I'm broadcasting unless you comment. But to those that happen to have logged on, thank you for joining us. And to those that watch later, hello and welcome. So the second book I'm going to read is called The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. And I just want to share to children watching, it's about perspective. Sometimes we tell stories from one point of view, and now we're going to tell a story from another point of view. So the story that you heard before were the three little pigs telling the story. Now listen carefully to this one. The True Story of the Three Little Pigs by A. Wolf, as told to John Skieska. The True Story of the Three Little Pigs. Everybody knows the story of the three little pigs, or at least they think they do. But I'll let you in on a little secret. Nobody knows the real story because nobody has ever heard my side of the story. Now we're going to hear the wolf's version. I'm the wolf, Alexander T. Wolf. You can call me Al. I don't know how this whole big bad wolf thing got started, but it's all wrong. Maybe it's because of our diet. Hey, it's not my fault wolves eat cute little animals like bunnies and sheep and pigs. That's just the way we are. If cheeseburgers were cute, folks would probably think you were big and bad too. But like I was saying, the whole big bad wolf thing is all wrong. The real story is about a sneeze and a cup of sugar. This is the real story. Way back in Once Upon a Time, I was making a birthday cake for my dear old granny. I had a terrible sneezing cold. I ran out of sugar. So I walked down the street to ask my neighbor for a cup of sugar. Now, this neighbor was a pig, and he wasn't too bright either. He had built his whole house out of straw. Can you believe it? I mean, who in his right mind will build a house of straw? So, of course, the minute I knocked on the door, it fell right in. I didn't want to just walk in someone else's house, so I called, little pig, are you in? No answer. I was just about to go home without the cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. That's when my nose started to itch. I felt a sneeze coming on. Well, I huffed and I snuffed. And I sneezed, a great sneeze. And you know what? The whole darn straw house fell down. And right in the middle of the pile was the first little pig, dead as a doornail. He had been home the whole time. It seemed like a shame to leave a perfectly good ham dinner lying there in the straw, so I ate it up. Think of it as a big cheeseburger just lying there. I was feeling a little better, but I still didn't have my cup of sugar. So I went to the next neighbor's house. This neighbor was the first little pig's brother. He was a little smarter, but not much. He had built his house of sticks. I rang the bell on the stick house. Nobody answered. I called, Mr. Pig. Mr. Pig, are you in? He yelled back, go away, wolf. You can't come in. I'm shaving the hairs on my chinny chin chin. I had just grabbed the doorknob when I felt another sneeze coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I tried to cover my mouth, but I sneezed a great sneeze. And you're not going to believe it, but this guy's house fell down just like his brother's. When the dust cleared, there was the second little pig, dead as a doorknob. Wolf's honor. Now, you know food will spoil if you just leave it out in the open. So I did the only thing there was to do. I had dinner again. Think of it as a second helping. I was getting awfully full, but my cold was feeling a little better, and I still didn't have that cup of sugar for my dear old granny's birthday cake. So I went to the next house. This guy was the first and second little pig's brother. He must have been the brains of the family. He had built his house of bricks. I knocked on the brick house. No answer. I called, Mr. Pig, are you in? And do you know what that rude little porker answered? Get out of here, wolf. Don't bother me again. Talk about impolite. He probably had a whole sack full of sugar, and he wouldn't even give me one little cup for my dear sweet old granny's birthday cake. What a pig. I was just about to go home and maybe make a nice birthday card instead of a cake when I felt my cold coming on. I huffed and I snuffed and I sneezed once again. And the third little pig yelled, and your old granny can sit on a pin. Now, I'm usually a pretty calm fella, but when somebody talks about my granny like that, I go a little crazy. When the cops drove up, of course, I was trying to break down this pig's door. And the whole time I was huffing and puffing and sneezing and making a real scene. The rest, as they say, is history. The news reporters found out about the two pigs I had for dinner. They figured a sick guy going to borrow a cup of sugar didn't sound very interesting or exciting. So they jazzed up the story with all of that huff and puff and blow your house down, and they made me the big bad wolf. That's it, the real story. I was framed. But maybe you could loan me a cup of sugar. And that, my dear friends, is the true story of the three little pigs. So I hope you enjoyed those two stories today. I want to say hello to the people that have joined us. I see Catherine has joined again. Of course, Val and Olivia are always here too. Hi, Mamie. Hi, David. Catherine, my students love that book as well. Hi, Cheryl. And hi, Mildred. You know, I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to take the liberty. As I shared in the beginning, I wrote this book called Billy's Birthday in tribute to my brother, who would have turned 67 today. It is not an illustrated book. It's just a manuscript. So I'm going to read the manuscript, but I need everybody that's listening to put on your imagination. Put on your, as we used to say with kids, put on your thinking cap. Use your imagination and let the words of this story form the pictures in your mind, because there's no illustrations to show you. And it's called Billy's Birthday. The dedication for Billy T, who will always hold a special place in my heart. Billy woke up with a wide smile and bright eyes. He jumped out of bed and ran to his window. He climbed on the dresser, pulled open his curtains, and looked outside. The sun was shining and everything was wide awake. The birds were making soft noises in the big maple tree. The bees were buzzing on the red and green flowers. The green grass was wet with the cool morning dew. Even the little squirrels were chasing each other around under the bushes. Billy knew today was a special day. It was his birthday. Running into the kitchen, he saw his mama cooking grits on the stove. She kissed his warm brown cheek and said, "Happy birthday, Billy. You're 4 years old today." "Mama, where's my birthday?" Billy asked. "Honey, it's today. You were born 4 years ago on this day. Now eat your breakfast so you can get ready to go to school." Billy sat down to eat. Grits with melted butter, salmon cakes, and home fries were his favorite. He quickly ate all of his food. He ran into his room and got dressed in a flash. He couldn't wait to get to school. It was his birthday. At school, he painted a picture of his daddy. He built a castle with blocks, and he sang about springtime. At lunchtime, he ate his peanut butter and jelly sandwich and shared his oatmeal cookies with his friend Jamal. But still, no birthday. Where was his birthday? After lunch, Mrs. Williams read a story to the class. Then it was rest time. Billy lay quietly on his blue mat and wondered where was his birthday. When school was over, Billy went to the Rainbow After School program. He played on the playground, climbing the monkey bars, swinging on the swing. He ate his snack. But still, no birthday. Where was his birthday? His daddy and mama picked him up and took him to a restaurant for dinner. He felt like such a big boy when he ordered his chicken nuggets and french fries all by himself. But then he thought, where was his birthday? They came home and Billy was feeling kind of sad. Today was supposed to be his birthday, but where was it? When they opened the door, his grandma, pop-pop, cousins, and his friend Jamal jumped up from behind the couch and yelled, "Surprise!" They had vanilla ice cream and chocolate cake with 4 candles and a special red candle in the middle for good luck. Everyone sang happy birthday to him. Billy blew out the candles and said, "Now, here is my birthday." And that's the end. And that's a story. It's a manuscript called Billy's Birthday. hopefully one day soon, that book will be an illustrated book in print for children in stores everywhere. So I hope you've enjoyed the stories today. Hi, Cindy. I've enjoyed sharing stories with you again. To those watching, to the children watching, I'm looking forward to getting your pictures. So if you send me pictures based on the stories I read, I will be sure to print them and share them each day at my story time. So keep reading, keep studying, keep writing. Use this time wisely. So that to everyone watching, use this as a time to write letters. How many people have stopped writing letters? How many adults have stopped writing letters? And we call, we text, we email. Write a letter. Send a card. If you don't want to go out, stick it in your mailbox and let the mailman pick it up. For the children that never learned how to write a letter, this is a great time for them to write letters, practice their writing skills, their communication skills, and they can reach out to their relatives or their friends that live far away. In the meantime, stay active, stay busy, and stay engaged. Until tomorrow, I'll see you at the same time, same place. Oh, thank you. Cindy said she loved Billy's birthday. I hope anybody else saw the pictures in their mind for that story. And if you know anyone, I'm looking for an illustrator for it. So I'm going to put that out there. If you know someone that might be interested, I'm looking for an illustrator as a self-published book. In the meantime, I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 5 p.m. Be well and wash your hands and stay healthy. God bless. Peace.